Hello everyone, welcome to the latest episode. This time I have a new block deck for you from the set of Wilds of Eldraine, and to be honest, it was one of the toughest challenges to create this deck. It's all about Knights, enchantments, and here's the twist: we only, and I mean it only, benefit from all the creatures' ability if we are sacrificing the enchantments. So this deck in my opinion is one of the strangest decks ever. So let's take a closer look. The theme of this deck is basically Knights and maybe also Dead Knights. It's therefore gritty and dark but with a glimmer of hope. It contains 19 enchantments, so this is pivotal in this deck to establish a connection with the creatures. Our creatures benefit when the enchantment enters the battlefield or leaves the battlefield. It triggers something. We have Slumbering Keepguard, for example, for 1 mana, a creature responsible for the flexibility in our deck. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield, we scry 1. Additionally, we can enhance that creature by paying 3 mana, granting it +1/+1 for each enchantment that we control. Then we have also Knight of Doves that creates bird tokens whenever an enchantment that we control leaves the battlefield. Another Knight is Savior of the Sleeping, gains for each enchantment that leaves the battlefield a +1/+1 counter. And last but not least, my ultimate favorite is a creature is Ashiok's Reaper. Whenever an enchantment leaves the battlefield, we draw a card, and I'm a big fan of card drawing, and for me this is very essential. So what enchantment cards are ideal here? First of all, we have Hopeless Nightmare for 1 mana that forces the opponent to discard a card. For 3 mana we can also sacrifice it and we will scry 2. The other very important enchantment is Hopeful Vigil that creates a 2/2 Knight token with Vigilance, and the same. For 3 mana we can also sacrifice this enchantment and we will also scry 2. But the best of all these is Cooped Up, because this is like pacifism but with the great ability to exile the opponent's creature for 3 mana. So also this card will land in our graveyard and it will also activate all of our creatures' ability while they're on the battlefield. It's important to focus only on the enchantments, and I cut all the white spells that just destroys a creature because we don't benefit from that. But instead of paying always the 3 mana to sacrifice either Hopeless Nightmare or Hopeful Vigil, I have included Rowan's Grim Surge, so we'll not sacrifice the enchantment, but we will also scry 2, draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. That is even faster, and we'll also get more cards. I also like the combination of the enchantment sagas, because after the 3rd lore they are leaving automatically the battlefield and it will also trigger the other creatures' abilities. For example, we have Princess Takes Flight and also Witch's Vanity. One of my favorite and best cards in the set is Virtue of Loyalty. It also creates a knight for 2 mana, but for 5 mana we'll get an enchantment that gives us at the beginning of our upkeep a +1/+1 counter on each creature that we control. How sick is that? And then also all the creatures will untap, and that's just an incredible powerful card. In total we have 23 lands, 15 plains, 7 swamps, 1 crystal grotto. We have a lot of cards we can scry, for example Slumbering Keepguard, so I think this is enough, and also the mana curve is generally not that high. So let's play some games. So here we go, and it looks good because when the opponent's avatar is from Phyrexia, actually we can be sure that the deck is something about Phyrexian. And yeah, so let's see if we are going to play against the Phyrexia deck. And in most cases we are just encountering a mono-white Phyrexia deck. Maybe also white-green. And are there any other colors that might involve the Phyrexians? I don't think so. I think only those 2. So let's see. Okay, it's a white one. We can cast Hopeful Vigil, create a 2/2 Knight with Vigilance, and also we can sacrifice our enchantments with Rowan's Grim Surge, so we can also draw 2 cards. We'll lose 2 life. And the good thing is we can just sacrifice it. All the creatures that we control will benefit from that, and they will be also, their abilities will be activated then. So Mandible, wow, I have never seen this creature actually in a Phyrexian deck. It's 2/1 with lifelink, so yeah, we are not going to block, because first of all we'll just put all the creatures on the battlefield, and then we can also start to sacrifice those creatures. I mean, those enchantments. Okay, Scroll of Scythe, yeah, that's a very common card in the Phyrexian deck. Veil of Assimilation, interesting. Wow, so it's a totally different deck that I have played before. Okay, so target creature gets for that also +1/+1 for each artifact. Or so, yeah, that makes sense. So the Mandible it can be also very big during the game. So maybe we can also, let me see, we can also exile the token. So for example, the Mandible will get not that huge as before, but we can also enchant it with Cooped Up and exile it for 3 mana later then. But first of all, we'll just attack. And maybe they are not going to block it as... yeah, this creature looks very scary. Wow, so very brutal. Also with the hands, look, the hands are like scissors and they are cutting some other creatures. So very menacing also, Phyrexian. Wow, so we are playing against Phyrexia deck. Nice. So it's a blocked match. So 6 damage. Hopeless Nightmare. Yeah, one of the creatures we can also give +2/+2 and flying. But I think, yeah, we should enchant this creature first. Rowan's Grim Surge. So we can also sacrifice the Hopeful Vigil. We'll also scry, no, not scry. Scry for 2 because of the Hopeful Vigil, but also the Savior of the Sleepings will get a counter. And it's already a huge creature, 5/6. But of course it will lose also the ability +2/+2 and until end of turn. So the creature with lifelink also gets always additional power and toughness. So that was good that we have enchanted this creature. So we have to block the token with 4/4. And maybe they have still something on their hand. No, this time not. Great Slumbering Keepguard. And I like the combination between Enchantment Sagas and also with the creatures, because every time after the 3rd lore the Enchantment Saga leaves the battlefield, so it means also it comes to the into the graveyard and all the abilities will be triggered then. So we don't have to spend mana to sacrifice it, it will just happen automatically. So we can attack that creature also has Vigilance. Yeah, we have to be very careful. We have only 5 life left. So here we go again the creature with lifelink, but we have also Cooped Up, so we can also use that on this creature. And those tokens, they are not able to block. So let me see. Yeah, we can also use Rowan's Grim Surge for the last time, because we are also losing always 2 life. But first, let's use Cooped Up. We don't need any more lands. And yeah, GG. Wow, that was tough. I mean, very unexpected. Those new Phyrexian creatures that are very strong, to be honest. Also, in combination with those enchantments, this creature can be very huge also. I think it depends on how many artifacts you have, and then you're also getting from the enchantment Phyrexian token. So Yeah, opponent starts, we have 4 lands, oh perfect. We have also Ashiok's Reaper. The only thing that we need right now is the enchantment, so we can also start sacrificing this. And also the best thing about Ashiok's Reaper is whenever we sacrifice an enchantment, we are drawing cards. So this is essential. And yeah, at the beginning it's very important to have either the Hopeful Vigil or the other enchantment for 1 mana. I think Hopeless, something that, yeah, forces the opponent to discard the card. And that one is even better because, yeah, for 1 mana we can just put it at the beginning on the battlefield. And Hopeful Vigil is also very not that expensive, only 2 mana we are getting a creature. So Mandible, Justicar. Yeah, I think we should block. Because it can get even bigger than Ashiok's Reaper, free creature. And let me see. The opponent can also, yeah, they can transform the token into a 4/4 creature. No blocks. We are just getting all the same cards. Slumbering Keep card we can cast, and then again Ashiok's Reaper. Hopefully they have nothing that they can just wipe out the whole board. So next turn hopefully we can also sacrifice Hopeful Vigil. Can you just destroy the whole board with 4 mana? Okay, so 2 also nothing. Veil of Assimilation. Yeah, we don't have to block, we have still enough life points. So many lands. Anyway, we can activate the ability. And then the land can we put on the bottom of the library. Here we go, Knight of Doves. Cooped up, great. So no attacks. And next turn we can also use Cooped Up and exile one of those creatures, maybe the token, or even Mandible. Let's see. Wow, Phyrexian Angel for 5 mana, 3/3 Vigilance, Flying, enters the battlefield, create 2 tokens. Wow, it enhances even the other creatures. So let me see, we can block 1. We can block with the Slumbering Keep Guard. I think that's okay. Let me see. Yeah, I think we will block like that. Wow, come on. We are just receiving so many lands. So which can we enchant? Maybe also the... yeah, I think Mandible Justicar is just the most threatening creature on the battlefield. So exile. And the Phyrexian Angel we are able to block with the bird. Rowan's Grim Surge. I mean, that's also an awesome card, but where are the enchantments? Come on, we need more enchantments. But yeah, this game is very strange because we have so many copies of the Keep Guard. We have also just a lot of copies of Ashiok's Reaper. Another creature that creates tokens. Yeah, we'll just not block. So here we go, we have the Witch's Vanity. Can we survive that long actually, until it leaves the battlefield? Yeah, let's try that. Destroy the token. And then we can actually sacrifice the bird token. So yeah, we'll also get next turn the food tokens and we can sacrifice it and use Rowan's Grim Surge another time. Because yeah, Whenever we use that, we also lose 2 life points. So let's enchant the angel. No attacks. Yeah, if they are able to kill one of those creatures, we are dead. Hellish Norn. 3/5. Come on. That cannot be true. So many lands. And we are playing in this deck, we only have 23 lands. How many lands we also put on the bottom of the library? Let's sacrifice. Whenever, yeah, okay, so I mean, we can also use Rowan's Dream Surge. So we'll draw more cards. We'll get 2 bird tokens. So 4 cards. Yeah, Expel. That's the card that we need. Perfect. I mean, if you are going to survive this turn, we have very good chances to win this game then. Expel the interlopers. Yeah, Hellish Norn is also so strong. Whenever a source opponent control deals damage, we have also to pay life. And you can transform it into an Enchantment Saga. Interesting. But that's bad for us because they can... because then it will not affect Hellish Norn. They will keep that creature. That's not good. And then it will return after the 3rd lore. It will return on the battlefield. Let's block with 1 bird. Yeah, we can attach that. Maybe to Ashiok's Reaper. Yeah, the problem is I think we are dead because we don't have enough life points, and when Hellish Norn will return on the battlefield... very tricky. How many creatures do they have? They have 7. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can also sacrifice 3 other creatures, so then it will be transformed. We could also use Cooped Up maybe later, or we can also use Expel. Let me see. Boy, I'm so stuck actually. Because they will do that every time. They will just transform Hellish Norn back to this Enchantment Saga, right? And the source that deals damage to the opponent, then we have to pay life, or we have to pay 1 mana. Pooh. Hellish Norn. Yeah, I have no idea actually, to be honest. Knight of Doves, Savior of Sleeping. I mean, we shouldn't cast any other creatures. Maybe we should use Expel first. And then we can also enchant. We can enchant the Ellen Norsh by casting Cooped Up. So... So 15. And then, yeah, I think maybe that's the best way. So Ashiok's Reaper. And then we can also cast Hopeful Vigil. Yeah, here we have the same creature. Indoctrination Attendant. So it will also create 2 more colorless Phyrexian Mind Artifact Creatures tokens with Toxic. So... maybe I think I just made a mistake, because all the creatures were also like power 2, right? So actually I could also submit just 2, and all the 2 Knights of the Doves would survive then. But yeah, anyway, I think it's... let's see. Oh great, Virtue of Loyalty, that is the card that we need. So all of our creatures will also will get that +1/+1 counter. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about the ability. So... okay. Yeah, GG. Wow, what a game, what a roller coaster. Yeah, we'll just keep that. Yeah, I totally forgot that all the non-Phyrexian creatures on the battlefield will be destroyed. So anyway, we have now our final. We'll start the game at least. Okay, first turn we can cast Slumbering Keep Guard. Also we have Savor of the Sleeping 3 times. Okay, opponent did mulligan. So let's cast it, Slumbering Keep Guard. Perfect, now we have also the Swamp, we can attack. And maybe it's also important to bring as many enchantments as possible on the battlefield, so we can also enhance Slumbering Keep Guard, but we have only one enchantment in our hand. And they are starting to produce a Phyrexian army. They can be very annoying. Norn's Wellspring. So let's play the land. Another Savor of the Sleeping. And yeah, all the Phyrexian cards, they look like they are from a alien horror film. Also this one, wow, Flancing Raptor. You can see the bones and also I think, is it flesh and blood? Wow. So Savor of the Sleeping, and we can enhance the flying creature. Knight of the Doves, yes, we will take that card and we'll attack. So we just need to put pressure on the opponent. And maybe we can also exile the Cooked Up. Yeah, I think they are not going to attack, yeah. So we can also cast Knight of Doves, sacrifice, or maybe it's better to attack first, right? We can use it also during the attack. I mean, if we are just enhancing Slumbering Keep Guard, yeah, we'll just get +1/+1. I think it's better to attack first and to enhance all the Saviors of the Sleeping. Let's do that. Exile. Yeah, I think that's it, right? 3, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, wow, GG. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Wow, I mean, that turn was very fast, but yeah, we had a lot of knights on the battlefield, and against those Phyrexian decks is always a challenge. So, but I'm very satisfied with the Enchantment Knight deck, because we have so many possibilities. We can draw cards with Ashiok's Reaper, we can create also flying creatures with the Knight of Doves, and also the Knight of the Sleepings also gets a +1/+1 counter whenever we sacrifice the enchantment. So yeah, that's the deck. And yeah, if you like the format I'm playing, I'm just creating decks from one certain block. Please subscribe and see you next time. Bye bye.